Hello. Let me zoom in a bit. It's been a while since I've used this one, huh? um. Well. We're gonna do some co-working today. We're gonna do some co-working. First, yes, you are. Congratulations, Poopfart. We're gonna do some co-working today. I have a lot of projects in the background here that need my attention, so I figured I'd just work on them. Just working on them right now, and you guys can get some sneak preview on what I'm doing. So that's the plan, as it were. And I am going to remember to bring out my charger. Oops. There we go. All right, so here's the plan. The plan is that I go through and I handle some business with social media. Yeah. I have some social media things to handle. I need to secure my accounts on Blue Sky before someone takes them from me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if there's a like switch accounts thing on Blue Sky. Let's find out. Does that functionality exist? Oh. Maybe? Or is the... Am I being lied to? Let's see. Oh, add another account. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm just hunting down my accounts before they get yoinked. Oh, I am so human, don't worry. I'm so human as I do this captcha. What do you mean, no? I'm failing the captcha? Okay, I succeeded in the captcha. I'm fine. I'm fine with none of this. I'm good. I just need this account. Thanks. Alright. Trying to remember what my logins are. uh, let's see. Okay. Oh, switch account. Here we go. We're acquiring all of my accounts right now. I figure someone can probably take mine off of TikTok, but I'm not gonna be on TikTok, so whatever. And I've acquired the TikTok one for my YouTuber account anyway. Huh. Well, yeah, that's what we're up to. How are you guys doing today? How's the day treating you? Hopefully well. One might imagine well. Email address. I think it's this one. All is good. Glad to hear it. I definitely need more secure passwords than what I have. My handle. Right. This one. Still human. I realized, or was reminded, that it's quite important to grab these now that people are actually moving to Blue Sky. I don't really want to suffer the consequences long term of not having figured this out. Now let's see. Huh. This one. Just trying to remember. Here we go. Add another account. I have to collect all of them, you see. Never mind what my password is. I'll never know. And just like that, I have, well, assuming I can solve this CAPTCHA, which I have. All right. There we go. Now I have my accounts. I don't really want to go through this whole process for TikTok, frankly. I think it's probably fine. For now. It's probably fine. Because TikTok is where I'm going to post shorts, right? And I don't make shorts for art content. I just needed this stuff for my art accounts. Yeah. Alright. I think I've successfully succeeded on these things. So, it's time for co-working. Time to co-work. Which inevitably means we're going to go to this scene. There we go. That's the one. And we can engage in some top-tier co-working, yes? You guys can enjoy watching me co-work. Let's do it. Let's do it. Probably need some better music. Let me find some other music. Don't think you guys can hear it, which is probably for the best. So that I don't get banned on the stream, but just play a little music in the background and begin our co-working adventure. Where am I? Close Steam. I have too many tabs open. Too many things open. Here we go. All right. What? Well, I made the music too loud. Now I can't focus on talking. There we go. What was I doing? Testing this. Okay. I was just fixing that. That seems fine. That seems fine. Why can't I select this? Oh, because I made it unselectable? Right. Shader. And this one. We're going to make a copy. Yep, single user copy, blank page. And then we don't need any of that. Don't need that. So how did I mess this up? The scale works fine for the base page, but not the other one. I guess I did my calculation badly. Alright, that's doable. That's alright. Okay. We're gonna take this whole thing. I'm gonna rename this to page rig base master copy. And select the whole hierarchy. Let's go back down to the timeline. And let's make some copies. Oop. In place copy. Just move this one out. Why did this open up big? Huh? Something's a little weird. Something's a little weird. Why can't I move this out of the collection? Just move this out here. Oh, okay. Let me make my life easier. Stop getting distracted. I think it works just fine. No? Why is this one separate? Okay, you know what? Select the whole hierarchy, move it out. Does that work? Alright, that should do the trick. That should do the trick. Alright. Let me just minimize StreamerBot. As I realize it has a very reactive presence in terms of telling me who is and isn't here, and I don't need that information. I really don't need to know. It's completely immaterial to me. So, take this, select the hierarchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Select this hierarchy, select all of these. I guess I'll give it at least 20 seconds between motions. 20 seconds is probably better. Alright. So this one ends at 40. This one ends at 90. So we're gonna take this, move it to 110. Move it to 150. Move it to 200? I don't know, I'm not being very precise here, honestly. Let's make the ending 500. I'm just setting up, really. Just doing some setup. Is that right? No. There we go. There we are. There we go. All right. Just moving some things around. Here, I'll make my guy a little bigger. All right. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It's fine. It's quite fine. Oh wow, when did you become so large? Whoa there, buddy. Huh? What? How did that happen? I mean, I did intend to make you kind of large, but this is... Oh, you're also not in line anymore with yourself. What happened there? I'm kind of afraid to hit Control Z, but... Okay, that fixed it. Did you get full screen somehow? Is there Control F? Maybe I did that by accident. A bit odd. Unintentional. Unintentional. All right. Very good. Now, let's go through and fix up the pages. Let's make a single user copy. And instead of book 1, we'll use book 2. Is that book 2? Yeah, it does. Then we go to 3, make a single user copy, change it to 3. Go to 4. Oh, I'm at 5 now. Three. Where's 4? Wow, this should be 4. Yeah, I guess I just didn't click it correctly. Quite odd. Somehow I'm failing to click the next one. 5. And then 6. Seven. Eight. Whoa. That shouldn't have happened. Something's a little odd here. Something's a little odd. What have I done wrong? I wonder. Also, how do I hide the summary? It's fine. Just make a little more space here. Well, I guess that's the problem, is that they're layered in and not quite at the angle they should be. But that's fine. Let's see. Again, we'll make a single user version of this. Page 9. Page 10. Page 11. Oops, not that one. Okay. And secret final page. So what is happening here? Also, is my mapping wrong? Oh, if my mapping is wrong, that's gonna be quite frustrating. Oh dear. Just what I needed. The mapping is wrong. But why? Let me look at the original. Is it just not vertically stretched enough? Well, it is what it is, I suppose. What are you making? I'm making a book. I'm making a book. Okay. Now I have to go back through all of these and fix the material because apparently I got the mapping scaling wrong. But yeah, I'm making a book. So maybe I can just copy this node, and go here. Generated. Just go back just enough that I can see it fixed. Well. All right. Let's go back through all of them just like that. I'm surprised I didn't notice this earlier, but I was doing it somewhat haphazardly. Here's another issue. Is it really that close to the end? Or did I scale it badly here? Obviously I'm fine on that end, right? Actually, why don't I just focus in on just this one thing? Let me see the exact seam, please. Okay. This is the seam. Oh. Better to catch mistakes now. Stay positive, my friends. Stay positive. It's a book for art or for something else? I mean, it's for a VTuber promo, right? It's for this account. So let's go back through. Actually, let me unfocus on this. Right, this is now fixed. So I gotta go back and fix the other pages. Gotta fix the other pages. I posted the lore. Not too long ago for the new model. And the lore, I'm making this video for it. Let me see here. Okay, that should do the trick. Yeah, it's for the lore. Okay, that was 9. Now we go to 8. Go back to 7. Go back to 6. I really should have noticed this error earlier. Hello, Joshua Samuels. I don't know what WRUD means. Is it what are you doing? Is that what that means? I'm going to assume that is what it means. I'm making a book. I'm making a book for a video. So I had gone and drawn everything out earlier. Is it going to be like the intro to Shrek? Sure. Sure, why not? I suppose it could be. It wasn't intended to be like the intro to Shrek. But it could be, I suppose. What page is this? 4? Okay. 3. Almost done. Almost done. Who doesn't love a good story? Huh? Why does this one look fine? Why does that one look fine? I don't remember fixing this. I don't remember fixing this page. Who is the second user of this page? Is it the master copy? Probably is. Okay. That's good enough for me. All right. Oh, I'm not trying to open anything. Let's see now. What have we here? Okay. Let me just save a copy. Page flip test. Materials done. Just so I have something to go back to in case things go poorly, as they sometimes do. As they sometimes do. Oh, sorry. My phone is having a... What is going on with you, buddy? You're freaking out. All right. I guess -1 millimeter is probably fine. Here comes the tedium. Oops. Yeah, we're going 1 millimeter at a time. Just going 1 millimeter at a time. Oops. Why did that not work? Why did that not work? Weird. Very weird. Odd. Well, I'll carry on with my scheme anyway for now. Oh, because I was at that point. Here we go. How does it look now? No noticeable tears. All right. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. All right. That is all the book pages flipping. Throw these back in. Once more, slide through it. Ooh. I see. It digs further and further into the base. Gotcha. So actually, these two, I need to move down. And how does it look vertically? I'm fine with this. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Nice. I'm gonna take my hat off. There we go. Now, book. Let me summon from elsewhere a table. Do I have a table? Somewhere. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do have one. So, append from another blend file the object of my choice, which I didn't name properly. So I don't know what it is. All right. Here it is. Behold, my totally normal looking table. Cube, was it? Cube? Cube, can you load? Holy moly, Cube, please load. There we go. So copy cube, return to monkey, paste cube. Nice. This is a really, really oversized desk in comparison to the size of the book. It's a massive desk. Why is it that even when I apply the scale, the material remains stretched? One would imagine that this would not be the case. Alright, well then, don't object to going into edit mode and scaling it there instead. Whoa. What am I scaling? What do I have select? Oh, the cube is in there. Cube, exit out of there. You are not needed. You are not needed, cube. You are in the way. Let me just shrink this table. It really is just too large of a table. Okay, that'll do the trick. And I need some legs for this table. So I'll just go here and I'll make a cylinder. Totally normal cylinder shape. Right? So such a great cylinder. Have we ever seen such a great cylinder in our lives? I don't think so. Okay. Then we just run that down. And I engage in some tomfoolery. Take this loop, bevel it for fun. Why and why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I bevel it for fun? It's my right. See, I can do whatever I want. Anything is possible. Although this needs to go down. Hide in the table. Right? Actually, I should just make another loop cut right here. Scale that out. Scale that in. Look at that. You know what? I like that table leg. It's very table-y. It fulfills my need to create tables. Okay. Again, it's a very large leg for a table. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I probably should use a reference for this. However, I'm choosing not to because I'm really here just to make a table. The table is not the point. The table is just a thing I need so that I don't have to hunt down awkward camera angles later. And we're just going to attach the same material here. That was not the same material. We'll call this one wood. Table wood, right? And we'll call this one book binding. No, book cover. Okay? That way I can choose an actual real material, like this one. Brilliant. I mean, look at it. It's so good. Alright? So fantastic. And then we're going to commit a crime by using my favorite modifier, the array modifier. And we're just going to slide that over until I'm satisfied. Now, one might consider measuring, and in fact, probably should measure. However, I choose not to. I'm just that lazy, you see. Oh, actually, X is the direction I want to go this time. Negative X, though. Slide those table legs over. And, that's good enough of a table for me. Although, realistically speaking, I should make this whole thing a little darker. How about here? That's nice and table-y. How do you guys feel about tables? Yeah, we're just making some tables. It's a very, very small book. But it's fine. It'll get the job done. Well, it is an hour into the stream. So, mayhaps, one might consider that we should stretch. Let's stretch. We're gonna stretch as much as we can. Doing what we can. Stretching the arms, stretching the shoulders. And stretching the wrists. The wrists are also important. Stretching out the wrists. And now, by the power vested in me by the VTuber gods, I'm gonna change my model. Because I can. See, I can just do that. Look at that. How you like them apples? Having two of these is fun. I can do whatever I want. Now I can just change it up. All right. I'm also gonna get a big drink of water, and I encourage you all to please consider drinking some water as well. It's healthy and good for you. So. You would hydrate redeem, but it's expensive. It is a little expensive. It's, how much is it? Oh, yeah, it's like 2 hours worth. That's a fair point. I'm gonna lower it. That's a fair point, actually. I'm gonna reduce the cost of hydrating. I guess it was because I was like making everyone do it, but I'll move them all down. There we go. And I'll decrease a few other costs. Why not? If it starts getting egregious, then we'll see. But I'll make a few of these cheaper. There we go. It's a 45-minute cooldown. Yeah, it's a 45-minute cooldown. It's in fact 50 minutes. It's a 50-minute cooldown with 10 maximum redeems per stream. So that's just so that I can have a chance to digest the water, and so that it does not get spammed a lot, and also just, you know, drinking too much water too fast is a recipe for trouble. It's not the water one. It's the, like, unshrimp. Not the unshrimp. Kind of the unshrimp. Kind of the stretch. Right? Stretching especially, actually. Because stretching should be semi-rare, but not semi-rare. I mean, I do it every hour anyway. I think my big thing is just, it's for the chat, right? I tell chat to do it. Let's see. Let me have a little peek here at a few other things. But yeah, it should be fine, more or less, overall. Let's go here and just, fantastic. Darkness, just what we needed. Pure and endless darkness. I'm a lazy dog, so I'm just gonna open this up. Just copy all these lights. Go back here, paste all these lights. There we go. I hate that I can see it. Oh, man. I gotta fix all these too. I didn't want to. I don't want to. But I will. Also, where did all of my lights go? Oh, in here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me see the materials. You know what? Can I just... Is that gonna work? Yeah, it works. Alright, that makes my life much easier. Back through all the pages we go. The things I do for love. The things I do for love. Maybe I can just go to the shader and just not have anything selected. Right. Select nothing. Of course, that's how it works. Okay, fine. I'll do it the hard way. I will do it the hard way. That is fine. Attach this thing, take the next page, remove these, attach this, carry on. I really should have done this way from the beginning. Lesson learned for next time. It is fundamentally the same mapping. Thank goodness for snapping, though. All right. I wonder if I can do an illegal thing. Shall I try doing something a little illegal just for fun? Just for fun. Ramp. Drop this in here. And just flip this. Plug this in here. Yeah, it's a bad idea. It's fine. If anything, I should just make the light stronger. Are they all the same? They are all the same. Copy to selected. And then here. Is this the lighting that I want, though? So let's think about this. What's happening today? Today I am making a book, Redfern Roses. That is what I'm doing. Today I'm making a book. Also, good to see ya. Good to see ya. We are having a co-working stream. Apparently that's what people do. They do co-working. And so I'm going to also co-work while I figure out some stuff in Blender and make a book and do what I can do about that. So, just thinking about the lighting. Trying to remember what I learned about lighting a long, long time ago. Beam. What am I not realizing here about this light? What obvious thing am I missing? I mean, the light is right there. Am I not using scene lights? I am using scene lights, obviously. What am I doing wrong that's not causing lights to show up? The sun. It's a bit excessive. Okay. Let me check something else that I've done. You gotta go back a year. 2023? No. 2022? Where was this thing? Flower lighting test. I think that's the one. Yeah, what was my lighting setup here? That's what I want to know. Area lights. You're in the way, Fog Cube. The main light was it was a spotlight. Oh no, that's what I'm using. I guess it was just ramped up to 3500. And then we use some area lights for other stuff. This is also a spotlight, not an area light. In which case, I'll just set you to, I don't know, 3000. I don't get what scaling this does at all, frankly. I don't think it does anything. Wait, I don't have a camera. That's probably a bit of an issue. I see. Part of the problem is also I was somewhat far away from white there, huh? Although I think realistically speaking, I actually want this. What is that? What does that do? Oh, radius. I don't know what that means. It's a mystery to me. It does seem to make the light stronger, though. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's fine. It's a mystery for some other time. Actually, I want this to come in at this. Oh, Goodness gracious. There we go. I want it at an angle that you can actually see the edge of the table. So you know it's a table. Good. Good. We'll take these two, move them into my lights collection. What's the cube? Table top, table legs. Name your things. Free advice. Name your stuff. Naming your stuff will help you. All right. Also, YouTube friends, you may not know this. I have recently added integration for the little contest that we have above me, above my head. If you type, actually, you know what? I can just do it. I can do it myself. Just do this. God willing, the thing works. There it goes. There you go. So, there you go. We have exclamation point commands in YouTube now. Please consider using them and engaging in our fun little game. Of course, you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. I'm not the police. But you know, you might think about it. Now I have to Google something else. Camera follow track blender. All right. Well, before I do anything else, let me make the lights unselectable so I can stop trolling myself. And the book, and frankly the table too. In fact, I don't need any of it selectable. It's all holding me back. It's all holding me back. So, we're going to center up, and I'm going to create a camera. Bring that camera back. This is a little unnecessarily creepy, isn't it? Oops. Oopsie. So here's what I'm thinking. Do I want to track factions with an S? Factions with an S. Although, if you want to add points to one of those things, it's going to be, for example, exclamation point heroes, right? Exclamation point observers, exclamation point outsiders. All plural. All plural. I encourage you to try it. While I figure out how I want my tracking to work. Because I think, like, I could have it always follow the book. But I don't know if I want it to do that. Camera. Not Shift C. Shift S. Cursor to active. There we go. And then how about I make a curve? A Bezier curve. Nope. A path. Yeah, factions gives you information. Factions will give you information. And then if you hit type exclamation point outsiders, for example, or observers or heroes, if you type exclamation point on one of those, you'll be able to add points to the tally. I think it has to be a... Oh, nope, that worked. That worked. Perfect. Does not have to be lowercase. Fantastic. Yeah. So, as you can see, we now have 10 points for outsiders. Congratulations. At the end of the week, basically, I do tally it all up, and we announce whoever won. And you can only add points once per stream, basically. Once per stream per faction. So if you want to add points to all the factions, you're more than welcome to do so. Now, circle. Do I want to do a circle? Actually, maybe I do want a Bezier. Scale that bad boy up. Why do you not look... Oh. Because I have added you incorrectly. Curve. RX 90? That's the one. That's the one. I can go here. I could subdivide. And then we take this, constraints, follow track, and target, well, this is the camera, obviously. Oh, okay. This is different than I remember it being. Huh? This is not what follow path looks like at all in my memory. Did I not pick... Oh, I picked follow track, not follow path. Oops. This explains a lot. Okay. Why is my camera in Narnia? Why are you in Narnia? Have I done it in reverse? I have. Let's see. Follow path, animate, reverse. Blender. Maybe it's just select this thing. It's not here, so let me quick find, reverse, switch direction. Promising. Why am I heading off to Neverland? I just gave up, huh? I'm just gone. I just stopped, I guess. Okay. Alright, here's the other thing. Add one more constraint. Track. Where is it? Track to. And we will have you track to, of course, my book. My book. Track to book base. Let's see how that looks. You learned something today. What'd you learn? Okay, I'm in Narnia again. Blender, follow path, stop at end. Wow. Thank you, Poop Fart, for the gift sub. Appreciate that. It's kind of you. Thank you very much. And we got Cammy. Oh, wow. Thank you again, Poop Fart, for the bits. Appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity. The donation charity is still ongoing, so as per your gift sub, I will donate $5 to the charity. Every month you can get extra channel points by gifting a sub and gifting bits. Okay, well, yeah, that's true. Thank you very much. Also, don't forget, by the way, if you have Twitch Prime, you have the ability to sub once per month to your favorite streamer for free. And I could be, for the low price of one Twitch sub, your favorite streamer. Think about it. Think about the possibilities. All right. As I promised, though, I will gift one amount of $5. There we go. It was me. Thank you very much, Poofart. Appreciate that. Appreciate your support always. Very, very much. Thank you. All right, how do I make this? Oh, clamp. Okay, clamp on the path. Geometry. No. Where is this? Huh? Start and end map. Nope, that's not it. Have I heard of Odyssey, that streaming platform trying to take out YouTube? I have not heard of it. And the fact that I have not heard of it probably indicates what I think about it, and that is probably nothing for me to worry about yet. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm sure it's fine. But, I just don't know anything about it, right? And I'm always a little hesitant because I find that some platforms tend to be perhaps too lax in their moderation, and the benefits are not enticing enough. I remember early days of YouTube trying to suddenly push for live streaming and push like, oh, look, we're going to offer you good deals. Come stream with us exclusively instead. And some people took those deals, and I think the platform just wasn't mature enough at that time. So I think we're going to have to see. I'm talking about not Kick. I wouldn't do Kick. Redfern Roses on YouTube is asking if I've heard about the streaming platform called Odyssey. But I guess in that regard, I am also talking about like Kick in general, right? And other platforms. I would need to see people adopt it in more, right? This is somewhat a cynical take, but I have been on Blue Sky. I was on Blue Sky. I made my Blue Sky account quite a while ago, before the whole exodus to Blue Sky, but I just never posted there because, let's be honest, not a lot of people were there, right? And similarly, right, there wasn't a benefit for me really posting over there because what traction was I going to get? If the major players aren't really adopting the service doesn't really have enough legitimacy. And it's my opinion that when you don't have enough major players in the game, it can become a bit of a free-for-all, and that can lead to poor regulation and sort of a free-for-all, winner-takes-all kind of vibe, but also it can lead to, like, if the service abuses you, right? If the service takes advantage of you, you have no recourse, nor do you have a heavy hitter like Ludwig, right? To push back and go like, what the heck, this is stupid, right? You don't have the visibility as a small-time streamer. I don't have the visibility, so I don't have the freedom to do that kind of thing. So yeah, like I think that's the deal. And VTubing is already, niche enough as it is. I know that there was a site that tried to open up some time ago for VTubers only, like a VTubers only streaming site, and they wanted you to upload your model to the site. And I'll say this, stupid idea, right? Like, you don't control that anymore. VStream was what it was called. Also, hello Sloth, welcome to stream. I hope you're having a good day. We suddenly got sidetracked from Coworking to discussing these elements, which is more or less the nature of my stream, really, where we randomly get sidetracked. But I think that's somewhat also, I found path animation. So, clamp. There we go. You just don't know what they're doing with... Oh, no need to be sorry for lurking. I'm glad that I can be some background noise. Also, Redfern Roses, don't be sorry. I love talking about things and yapping and discussing things in current day events. I am someone who likes discussion. I like thinking about things. And that is very much a hallmark of my stream and my personality, to really answer questions and think about things sincerely, right? I will say, if VStream is what it was called, right? Uploading your VTuber model to a separate service like that is suspicious at best, right? You don't know what they're doing with that stuff. You don't know what the terms are, and unless your name is Iron Mouse, right? Like, how are you gonna punch up above your weight class and find lawyers and summon lawyers? Like, you have to have lawyers, and I'll just go out on a limb here and say that most people who stream and are trying to stream and get big and aren't big, they don't have lawyers. They don't even know how to find a lawyer. They don't know how to get a lawyer, right? And part of that is because a lot of these people are doing it as a hobby, right? And especially they've invested money in it at this point, right? And they're in the red, or they've spent a lot of their disposable income and their savings already trying to get all this stuff set up and get a streaming computer and all of this. They don't have the income, and they're not in a position to fight these fights, which is tough, right? Which is tough. And so I think that's my vibe here, is that there's a certain necessity of care when engaging in or adopting a new service. And you really don't know what someone is up to. This may sound a little far-fetched, but you don't know if they're installing crypto miners on your computer. They don't know if they're installing a keylogger, right? This is why, like, a lot of people really trust itch.io, right? Also, pour one out, rip itch.io last night, getting taken down by Funko. Very funny, very sad. That was crazy. I was actually around at that exact time, and I was like, this is weird. Time to tell people about it. But a very interesting night for me, figuring that out and talking about it. But my point is, a platform like itch.io, right, as useful as it is for indie devs, it's also a platform where people can upload whatever they want, right? And those games that you download, much like many other sites that you can download independent games from, may contain any number of things. The amount of scrutiny that games like that are under, as compared to being on a service like the Apple Store or Google Play or Steam, is much less. And it has occurred that some streamers in the past have streamed a game or two, or streamed games from itch.io, and been hacked as a result, right? These are just things that happen. You are running a risk. Now, I run that risk when I play itch.io games. I'm aware of that. I maybe should be more careful with what I'm doing. But this is just the reality of the internet, right? And internet safety. What itch games have I played on stream? On stream, I think I have only played Voices of the Void. Yeah. I think I've only played Voices of the Void on stream. I guess, technically, I played Slice and Dice, which first came out on itch.io, but I played it on the Steam version, so... Yeah, I played Voices of the Void one time for like a night, and I'm planning to go back to it eventually, I guess, right? But it just doesn't really hold my attention. And it's one of those games that takes many, many, many hours, right? There are things that go on, but it has the same play pattern as many other survival crafting games, where you spend a lot of time doing upkeep. Getting food, getting water, doing your daily tasks, right? And all of these are completely immaterial and unrelated to the actual thing that you want to be doing, which is exploring and engaging in story events and finding aliens or whatever it is you're doing, right? It's part of the essential gameplay loop that gets you to see those story events, but also keeps you from seeing them fast enough, right? And I think it's quite obvious, I am not a streamer that streams for long hours, multiple days in a row. We get 1, maybe 2 streams per week from me. If we're lucky, we get 3, right? So a game like Voices of the Void, while fun, right? I don't deny that it's probably fun, is probably also a game that maybe doesn't suit my stream as well. Right? It's probably something I would enjoy playing more, but any game that takes like longer than 20 hours or 25 hours, especially if a lot of that time is just spent doing tasks, doing nothing, if the game starts to drag, it starts to feel like a bad fit. Right? And it's also still in development and that kind of thing. I think games as well that are, I think overdone is probably a bad way to put it. Games that have entered the popular consciousness, I guess is how I'll phrase this. Games like Undertale or Signalis, I will probably never play. Probably never play them. It's not that they're bad games, obviously. I have no qualms with Signalis, and I have no qualms with Undertale. It's just, been there, done that, right? Seen it. I did finish BioShock. I did. And it's my opinion that I would have enjoyed BioShock more if everything after Ryan didn't drag. Oh, it dragged. It dragged. And it's not an indictment of the gunplay, right? It's just that game slows sometimes. It really does slow. And I'm not the only one who thinks that way. I was looking around to see, do other people also feel that that's true? The answer is yes. People really did not like the last 25% of BioShock 1, which I understand because, for example, the escort mission that you spend like 45 minutes becoming a big daddy and doing an escort quest, like, why did I have to do that? That was completely unnecessary. It didn't advance the plot whatsoever. Right? And I was saying this, by the time you get to Ryan, it's one rug pull after another. Right? Like, you've already had the rug pulled out under you, like, time and time and time again. It always felt like, and to be clear, I didn't know that like Atlas was Fontaine, right? I didn't know the Would You Kindly twist, but I didn't know Atlas was Fontaine. And it very much felt like, oh, you're almost there. Oh, you're almost there. I got that for like 7 missions in a row. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Um, like, this is gonna sound crazy. I found Bioshock more of a drag than In Stars and Time. And In Stars and Time is a game about how repeating time loops is a drag. Like, that game tries to make it feel like a drag. And felt like it was less of a drag than Bioshock. So, shrug, right? I've played longer games on stream. I don't particularly object to longer games, but if a game is endless, right? I think Voice of the Void is kind of, there's no clear end in sight, right? Or the game begins to drag, maybe it's not for me. Yeah. I would like to get back to Sekiro at some point. On this point. I would like to get back to that game at some point. But will I? I don't know. Will I? This is also why you'll never catch me playing Deep Rock Galactic. I have a personal vendetta against Deep Rock Galactic, actually. And this is my personal vendetta. My personal vendetta against Deep Rock Galactic is any game that I have to spend 25 to 30 hours, maybe more, maybe 40 hours, until I reach the end game where I can play with all of my friends who have already reached the end game, and until then I'm griefing them. That sucks. I don't like that. And any game where I have to spend 30 to 40 hours grinding out a skill tree so that I can play the hardest maps, not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. Now don't get me wrong, I think that RPG skill trees are fine, and if the journey is good, great, right? If the journey is good, then great. Like, I enjoyed Final Fantasy XIV, for example, and I wanted to do raiding, but I played through the story, and I liked it. I liked the dungeons, and it was fun. It was fun to play through 1 to 80, right? I enjoyed all of that. I did. But I didn't enjoy leveling up alternate classes. Because there's no joy in that. It's just run the stupid roulettes until you're leveled up. Grind it. And I don't enjoy grinding. And I think that's the rub, right? Is that I don't enjoy grinding to be able to participate. Oh, excuse me. Apologies on that burp. If a game needs me to grind through hours and hours of content, and I emphasis on grind in order to participate in it, I'm not that interested. And there is really a difference, right? There are many games where they're kind of RPG style, and you grind through dungeons and you get to level 50 and you make a skill tree and you make a build, and that's totally different, right? It's fundamentally different from I'm doing the same thing 90 times and all of the upgrades are just let me be more efficient doing the thing that I'm already doing. Yeah. Also, I'm just not that into a rerolls, I'll be honest. I just don't care about them that much. I know that sounds like heresy, but they're just fine, you know? They're fine. I don't especially love them or hate them. Alright, let's try from here. The tracking is not quite right, huh? me see how this looks. Let's go here. Rotate. Oh, I can't rotate it, which means my tracking object is bad. Let me try a different tracking object. Looking sharp. Thank you. Looking sharp. I'm always trying to look sharp. What are we gonna track to? Book base is bad, apparently. Oh. Hold on. Of course book base is bad. Book base is up there. What do I track to instead? Oh, sorry. Let me select book base. Please. Here. Yeah, the geometry origin is up there. Of course it is. Set origin to geometry. It instantly stopped working. Of course it did. Can I? Okay. Realistically speaking, I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm just going to set it as one of the middle empties. That's probably better for me. Track to any of the Bezier empties instead. Let's turn the lights off. Turn this off. That's good. That's sufficiently creepy. I think we've done it. I think I would like to take this guy and move it here so that we're looking at the book like this. Right? This is probably a fine... Maybe I could be a bit more aggressive on the angle, actually. This is probably okay. It's probably fine. All right. So at some point... Is this visible enough? I may regret these questions, but let's say I go here, go to the shader, I'm gonna regret this, but let me just see. See, this is the trouble, really. It just doesn't look the same as I drew it. And it's not going to, because it's a real material that is lit. And so what do I do about that? Make the light stronger? Change the color management from filmic to what? To standard? I guess standard is fine. Do filmic. Oh, well, no, we're not doing filmic log. I'm sorry. Standard is fine. Standard is fine. Works for me. Works for me. We're 2 hours in. It's time for a stretch. We stretching. Getting the good stretching. Also, I did not respond really to your deep rock thing. But yeah, playing solo sucks. I agree. And really, I don't think Deep Rock Galactic is a bad game. To be quite clear. I think it's a quite solid game. However, it simply isn't a game that I can play. Right? It's a game that requires too many hours, too much time investment. And those kinds of games make way more sense for a glitch that was maybe 10 years younger. With more time on my hands, I kind of feel the same way about like Stardew Valley, right? Time is not on my side. Never was, really. Wrist stretches really are important. I'm going to take a second here to take a quick bio break, so I will return. I am trying to find a way to make downstream keyer work again. And I wish that I could. It used to just be a simple pause button. And that button has vanished, which is quite sad. But yeah, this is done now. There is more to be done later. Right? This scene. It will need basically time for me to record a script and then adjust the animation timings based on the script. And once that is complete, then I can very much based on those timings, right? Once that is done, I can go back through and I can... I'm sorry, my brain is all over the place. I was saying words. I will just start again. Once I finish recording the script, then I can adjust the animation timings on the pages and make this into an actual thing. And I suspect, based on how long the script is, that it'll probably be like 60, 70 seconds plus. So we'll see. We'll see. But for now, I can take this little guy and I can move on. Let me show you guys something else I've been doing. Here. This is pretty suspicious. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. This I made last night in about an hour and 30 minutes-ish, an hour or so. This will serve my needs just fine. I'm gonna use this for memes. For memes, you see, for memes. I'm pretty good at memes. But also, I'm sorry, I'm getting pinged. Oh, Fugi, you're always so mad at me doing Fugi things. Trolling me as always. I'm thinking. Alright. That's enough of that. I can return back to memeing. We have this thing. I am going to F12 render image save. Save this as tower sunrise. It's not really sunrise, but whatever. That's fine. We got it. And now I can open up the forbidden program. So, this was something I had done last night, and I get the distinct advantage now of, let's do 1600 by 1200. That's a fine ratio for me. Oh wait. Uh-oh. I've made this error before, actually. I'm not gonna make it this time. I prefer, frankly, I prefer a 4:3 ratio for my art. However, I'm pretty sure 1920 by 1080 is like 16 by 9. Like, if I divide 1920 by 1080, and then I multiply by 9, yeah, I get 16. Great. So if I want this to be a... if you need extra voices, you have free time. No, that's not cringe. I appreciate the offer. I actually already have people I have reached out to, but I appreciate you offering. I have tapped a few talents that I know, and it's also for my own practice as well, right? So I will be doing a lot of the narration. But yeah, 16 by 9 is not my preferred style. I just think maybe if I'm gonna make this I don't know if I want to make this a YouTube thumbnail. That's the problem. I just kind of like to make things. I just like making things. Am I gonna make things? Am I gonna make this into a YouTube thumbnail? What am I gonna do with this? And how much do I not like 16 by 9? Okay. If I make a new canvas and I go 1920 by 1080, that's I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like this aspect ratio. Why? I really don't like 1920 by 1080. Let me see what I was doing for my other thumbnails. Maybe I can just pretend to be cooler than I am and just forget all this. Let's see. Streaming resources. 2D static assets. Thumbnails. What size thumbnail? What size did I make this thing? 1280 by 720. $16 by 9. I hate 16 by 9. I do. I hate 16 by 9 so much. Really, this is quite a frustration for me. Well, anyway. It is what it is, I guess. I've lost track of my image here. 1 second. Open file location. Can I just drop this in? Yeah, I can. Oh. Copy. Paste. There we go. All right. What day is it today? 9th? All right. 2024. 12/09. Sunrise Tower Space Sketch. There we go. Behold my cubes. Also, let me make myself a little. I'll just move myself over. It's fine. Let me put myself somewhere that is less obnoxious, so that people can just copy off of me if they want to. Yeah, here is good. Why not? Why shouldn't I? That's fine. Okay. So, now I need to solve my life problems. All of them. I guess I should turn the music back on and close some extra files that I've opened. I don't really need any of this anymore. I can definitely close Blender. Yeah, let's close Blender. And I think that's everything that I can close without accidentally closing my stream, which I've done before to great effect. All right. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Wow. Suggested collabs, League of Legends. Now, I got nothing against League of Legends, but I don't think so. I don't think League of Legends is a great collab experience for me drawing art. Okay. I had a temptation here to do this all on grease pencil, honestly. That could have gone one way or another. It's quite the angle I've prepared for myself. If I do this, although actually, given the angles here, perspective, delicious perspective. See, this is why I did in Blender. I don't have to think about perspective in Blender. Blender will think about perspective for me. Okay, I need to open a blender again. I don't know what I was cooking. I don't know what I was cooking, and I need to see what I was thinking. So let me go see what I was thinking. Like, are these lined up? Or they are lined up vertically. Okay. That's not good for me. That's not good for my brain. Like, these are all on the same. Like, it's all on the same line. All of it. Actually, oh yeah, okay, so those are not on the exact same line. I was getting a little freaked out. These middle, like these line up like this. I'm just trying to decide really how big should the subject be, right? Because it all depends on, like, is this going to be the entire leg, or is it going to be like this is the leg? That's the conundrum. That's the conundrum. And it's a conundrum I don't really have an answer to. I could make each of the cubes like a little more than a head wide. I could make it, if I did that. Oh no, anatomy knowledge. Not proportions. My greatest weakness, proportions. I guess it's around this time that I'm just gonna cheat. Hello. You. Get in here. Get over there. Okay. Jesus. Hey, ma'am, I need you to... Okay. Yes, I get it. You're doing this. You're doing this. Alright, I respect that. However, I need you to do this at that angle. Okay? You're gonna... Jesus. Goodness gracious. What is happening? Okay, can I just move this thing? Can I just move you? Why is it not becoming large anymore? Please 3D model, do your thing here. Holy moly. I do not understand how to work with 3D models in this. Okay. What if you rotate? Yeah. That's fine. Rotate, okay. Oh, lordy. I think the point here, right, is that, like, this probably is... This is probably the pose, more or less. Can I get that butt to move down? No? 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 Alright. Okay, you're off in Narnia again. Understood. Can I make you smaller? That'll about do the trick. Okay. Let me just kind of get this figured out before I suffer too much. All right. That will have to do it. That will have to be it. I think that's enough of a rough to get where I want to go. Kind of, maybe, sorta. I need a snack. I need a snack. Do I have a background audio filter? No, not really. Let me check. I do have a noise gate, but I didn't turn it off. Sorry, I didn't turn it on. I haven't touched my microphone settings in forever. So same as always. It may just be that there's no background noise, like from a game or something, so you can actually hear my computer doing computer things. I could do a noise gate, but to be honest, I kind of talk like this sometimes, and noise gates cancel that out, so it doesn't really work out for me. I'm sometimes quite soft-spoken, so the outcome is that I end up... I'm often quieter than my computer fans are. I just cannot be louder. There shouldn't be any other noises different from before. Oh, spicy snack that I've chosen. What kind of snack I got? I don't know what this is in English. I don't know what to tell you, actually. Chickpea flour. Yeah, it's fried chickpea flour. That's what it is. This is actually on this topic, not snacks, but the topic of sound. Well, let me choose first. And maybe it's time for soda ASMR again, actually. Let's do it. Oh, I'm sorry about knocking into my microphone there. Okay, that's enough soda ASMR. It's quite good, actually. I do like it. Okay, so on the subject of sound, I was thinking about getting more RAM and spending money on that, but I decided not to, because I think I want to spend that money on audio curtains. What are they called? Audio blankets? Sound blankets? Yeah, sound blankets. Just, yeah, the wall foam, I think, is a more permanent treatment for a room. Sound blankets are a bit more, like, you can move them a bit more easily, and they're not as permanent. But basically, it's something that I would like to have, and oh, you know, I did not. Sorry, I've gotten distracted again. I guess we are co-working, so I can get distracted with whatever I want. I should have my blue sky to that socials link. But yeah, I would like a sound blanket. Or more than one. It's something I think that I will need for my future hobbies, and it is exactly in line with streaming as well. So, you know, buy one get one free, kind of kill two birds with one stone is what I mean. But yeah, let me edit my socials. Let me edit my socials here. Oh. What? Oh, I did edit my social. Oh, timers is separate. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta update these both. Yeah. Okay. Timers are different from chat commands. Twitter, YouTube, Discord, Blue Sky. Twitter, YouTube, Discord. Okay, one more. All right, that should do the trick now. That should be fine. But yeah, thinking sound blanket. Thinking sound blanket. I would like one. I would like one. And with any luck, I would be able to reduce some of this ambient noise, like dongs barking, and also maybe my computer fans. But my computer fans are just kind of inevitable, right? I don't really know where else to put them. So, I don't know. I don't know. I could go any number of directions there. But yeah, I think before getting a computer upgrade, I think I would like a sound blanket. I think I would like a sound blanket. I don't think I'm ever going to give up on vocal things, just in general. So it's something I've been doing for 10 years, on and off. The same way that I've been doing art for 10 years, on and off. Well, 7. But at this point, I think it's reasonable for me to invest. It's reasonable for me to invest. One thing about this, actually, I think I would like this back to be a bit more straight. And I think I would like the direction to be maybe turn a bit more this way. So you're kind of looking, well, where do I want to be looking? I guess sort of just up like that. Something like that is probably fine. Something like that is probably fine. We can do some tweaks. But in general, this means I think the whole body has to turn a little bit more that way. So that's what we'll do. How bad is the... Oh. Instant ban. Okay. Someone was there trolling me, I suppose. Let me see what that was about. Usually I get to see what the issue was. I'm surprised I don't even get a deleted message this time. Let's see. No idea. It's not showing up on our Audubon. Okay. Having said that, Poofart, please let me know if the sound, actually the background sound is too annoying. I will work on it more if it is. I've listened a little bit to the background. Okay, you don't notice unless you focus on it. Got it. That's fine, I guess, then. I've listened back to several of my streams, and I haven't particularly been bothered by it, but I'm not most people, so... So... Right, this should be my line. Something like this. Just get some eggs together. There we go. The snack is very spicy. Okay, I'm gonna take a second here to say thank you to everyone who was just lurking and hanging out and chilling and vibing and saying nothing. I appreciate you. I'm not gonna call you out because that's not what we do. We don't call out lurkers. But I will say thank you because I do actually really appreciate it, and I want everyone to know that I appreciate you. I do. And you have no obligation to chat or engage here, you know, all that stuff. So thanks for spending your time here with me. Thanks for spending your time. So the back of this box, perspective on this is whack, actually. It's 3-point. Almost 2-point. Something like this. Lurk, lurk. Well, hello, hello, lurker. Hello, hello. Happy to see ya. Happy to see ya. So the arm actually should go to like right there, which is fine. It'll get hidden by most of the things, but do I want to make this bigger, maybe a little wider? What is that emote? Person turquoise waving? Well, person turquoise waving to you as well, lights. Hello. Let me just move this here. If my brain was large, which it isn't clearly, I would have turned on time lapse. However, it's a bit late for that, isn't it? I suppose I still could, but at this point I don't want to. I think this is the angle that I want. Which puts this circle here. Puts the neck here. There we go. Now I have to deal with the forbidden question. Do I have feet? Do I have feet? See, the thing is, as you can see, there's no feet here. I don't have feet. However, there has been art depicted of me with feet. And I use those to walk around usually. So, do I have feet or do I not have feet? It's a mystery. Really, it's a mystery. Also, how... Oh, that's a very, very poofy, large... How? Hold on. Yeah, this shoe is too small. I'm not even going to begin to question what that emoji could possibly mean, Poof Art. There just isn't any point in it for me. I feel like I'm going to end up in a situation that I don't understand and I can't answer. Suddenly in a pickle. I prefer personally not to be in pickles. I have a lot of folders here. Here, maybe this one a little less too. Okay. It's just a rough sketch anyway, so I think I'm probably fine just going from here. Figuring out the rest. Okay. I guess 12 is probably fine. This angle is also going to be interesting. Actually, before I do this, I think I want to draw the hoodie. Higami Kofuku. Muse-Master. Actually, Higami missed one Kofuku. Muse-almost Master. How are you doing today? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. How has your day been? How was, you were playing Path of Exile before, right? Earlier? How was Path of Exile today? Hopefully the cues are a bit more sane? Although I remember playing FF14 during Endwalker first week, and the queues did not let up for the whole first week, so your brain is fried. It's fun, no long queues. Oh, that's lovely. No long queues. Happy to hear that. Well, it's good to see you. Endwalker was brutal on launch. Oh, it was so brutal on launch. You are significantly more bold than I am. I think I just switched servers. I think I switched servers and I would log in at like 2 in the morning or something. Something stupid like that. Cause it was just difficult. I've really overdone this hoodie. However, overdone hoodies are kind of where I'm at. It's good to see you, though. We have been up to, well, we're drawing. And we finished our, oh, we all hydrate. Good idea. Good idea. That's all my water done. I encourage all of you to also please consider drinking some water. Higami, I worry about your usage of this emote. I don't see any chest in this image. Is there something you know that I don't know? If so, I'd love to be aware of it. As far as I'm aware, there's no chest. The name of the emote is a lie. Don't worry. I get that. I have an emote that I use that has annoyed in it, right? And it does not look annoyed to me. I use it all the time for like just kind of staring, and like it's also very blushy, right? It's not annoyed at all. It's just very positive, but it says annoyed, so I'm worried. Here's the other thing we did. If Blender is still open, yes it is. Here, Blender. CC modes, yeah. So we got this figured out. And then the rest of the page is flip. So it's been an effective time. A lot of things happening. That fabric draping is not great. Probably something more like this. Time for your lie down. Okay, I hope you have a good lie down, good rest, good sleep. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'll see you around. Bye-bye and take care. Okay, now I can do the hair in peace. And you know what? Probably also change up the music. Let's change the music a little bit. Let's do Wind Waker's Sirens. It's a very aggressive song, but it's fine. Very, very aggressive song, but it's fine. I probably need, actually, I need to open up a reference image. I can't do this all from memory, and I shouldn't. Reference images are quite a helpful thing to have. So, let me pop this open so I can stare at it. Oh, I've flipped my guy here. So actually I did the hair wrong. I've done the hair wrong. This is a bait. You see, this should be... Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Here. It should be like this. So, this is why you look at references. It's accidental bait. It makes people think that it's not how it is. Yeah, this song is way too aggressive. I need a better song. One that's not as much that. We could do Rain City Drive, Disarm the Hourglass. That's probably a good one. That's fine. That one's good. All right. I knew something was a little off. Now then, the actual lines. Getting this angle from the back is always a little interesting. Always ends up looking a little weird. Let's see. This is pretty lazy from me, but it's all right. Let's actually take a second here. Oh, it'll get covered by the texture actually, so it's fine. How should this cloth work? I think I'll have it fall from here. Yeah. This is probably okay. And then I can have real knees. It doesn't have to be super complicated. We're not trying to be super complicated. We're just trying to get an emotion, a feeling. Just get the feeling across. I do believe in feelings. This angle's a bit tough, actually. Yeah, I think in light of that, I'm actually gonna make the angle. It may not make perfect sense, but I'm gonna do this so I actually have a bit more to show here. No, that looks bad, like broken foot bad. So that's a no from me. Oops, that's a really big eraser. And we end up here once again. It's fine. Although I will make these boots a little smaller on both sides. Shave off a little bit. These are some real Peter Pan boots, but I'm not inclined to fix them. That leg does not look right. Take the whole thing and just rotate it. Just go wide stance on this. It's better. But it's not good. See, I'm relatively convinced that it's not, because here. Let me just turn these back up. I'm relatively convinced it's not, because it almost matches this. I think maybe the error is these lines. It makes the leg look shorter than it actually is, perhaps. I mean, it's a fair point, because it does look just short and like awkward and dangling where it shouldn't. It's a fair comment to make. But let me try erasing these lines and doing this again. Alright, like I don't want to trace. I don't want to trace the model, right? I want to use it as an outline so that I can actually learn. The shoe orientation is killing me. It's also, maybe it just doesn't look comfortable, right? Like that might be it. It's not comfortable to sit this way on a cube. But there's not really a great way to sit relaxed. Also, it may be that the leg is too thin. Ugh. Whatever the case is, it doesn't look good. I think I need a new answer. It like, it very obviously doesn't look good. So let's go back here, and I'll just add in some fingies. Let's see, if I were gonna sit on a cube, how would I sit on this cube? With one leg kind of dangling. Start from here. You can have thighs again. Although it has to be constrained to the cube, right? So it still has to follow the rule of the cube exists physically. So more like this. Like I'm doing something with this, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something. I don't want it to be on the cube as well, is the other problem. Also, I've messed this up. A thigh line goes in front. And to make these hands a little larger. Thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking I should make these thighs bigger. Let me just see what a calf looks like. Calf. Not a cow, please. A person's calf. Calf person. Person. Yeah. Show me what this looks like again. Get references. References will help you be less of a noob. Like I'm currently being a noob. cylinders. Is that much rotation even reasonable? I just don't know what I'm doing with this foot. Like normally I would have it lifted up. Honestly, maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'll do that instead. Right, I go here. And then this foot will come up like this. Let me check it on the model. So I'm gonna stop going crazy. Right, like if I just lift this up, just up. You're going up. All the way up. You do not respect going up, huh? Why not? Why not? You can go up apparently, but for you, up is impossible. I hate that for me. Look at you with your physical constraints. I'm not physically constrained. You think I respect muscles? You think I have muscles in here somewhere? Okay. So I could buy it going like out here and then curving back. Right? I could buy that. So accordingly, like here and then back, and then I don't have to draw a foot. Easy. Avoid your problems. I am an expert avoider of problems, you see. Hands, I won't draw them. Feet, I won't draw them. Just avoid all your problems. Okay. Let's try that again. This time with more of a plan. I really need to work on that placement, or else the jokes will get me. Okay. Good enough. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part. It's time for my favorite part. I just grab this and then I paste it. Well, first I make sure the things are right. Then I go paste it. Nice, gorgeous. Where'd it go? Get out of there. All right. Refer to all layers. Perfect. Then I go here. Oop. Invert that. Fill in the cubes. Just fill in some cubes. That's a kind of cool effect, but that was not my intention, so. As neat as that is, actually. Like, what if I... Okay, what if I did this? Like... Overlay, isn't it? That's kind of cool. But yeah, this is not what I need. This is what I need. And that is completion. Let me just make sure I haven't left any lines that I don't want left. Nope. Now we just unmoor this and see if I like anything better. All right. You know, I can go here and I can just add just a little one of these. One of these, because we can't see the inside of the hoodie or the neck for the glow. I guess I can do that. Does it drag away too much attention? I just think it's not even seeable. And I think I actually do want to move this. This in the corner, like around the heart, is nice in theory, but it just isn't really working for me. So let's pick somewhere where the head is a little brighter. I can just make this whole thing smaller. Yeah, just make this whole thing smaller. You're gonna temporarily disable this so I can find a patch that I like. I'm gonna do like this. I think maybe I will add a single fill layer, maybe this purple color, and multiply. Oh well, it's obviously quite purple actually. And we'll just select this portion. And now I can ease this up as I need. I can add some more emphasis to the top here. I'll take a big soft eraser here and just kind of soften up the bottom so we still have what I'm looking for. I think this is fine. That's good. I'm satisfied with that. All right. Let's call that done. So, export single layer PNG. I think we will call that done for tonight. So thank you everyone for hanging out. Alrighty. Let's do our little outro here. But before I do, thank you everyone who stopped by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for being here and just vibing. Appreciate it. Appreciate your help with me getting the charity going through. All of that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Appreciate all of you. And I hope you guys are having a good holiday season. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, all that good stuff. Alright, let's do the outro. Alrighty, that'll be it for me tonight. I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, night, whatever you're up to, whatever you're doing. I hope you have a good one, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, YouTube crowd. In the meantime, we'll find someone to raid into. Who will we raid into? I haven't raided into Cyan in a while. It's actually quite rare these days for me to be able to... It's very rare, actually, for Cyan to be awake later than me nowadays, so let's do that. Send you guys into Cyan. You guys know Cyan. You know Cyan. If you don't know Cyan, Cyan is the VTuber Black Dragon of the End. So, you know, be nice to her. Say hello. And we'll just be doing, like, space-time raid. Yeah. We'll do this. Alright, I'm gonna close YouTube now. And we'll figure the raid out, and we'll send you guys off. Thanks so much as always. And I will see you all around.